really looking forward to see what this Dark Willow can do, though.
This is such an exciting game. Like, there's so many flashy plays to be made this game. You know, you got a Shaker, you got a Willow, you got a Clockwork.
Yeah, I think you have to. Whenever
Bottom lane, going on Mapushka here. They do have the cogs available, and with the damage from No Fear, Shadow Realm, although there's a nice fissure, gonna block off the Dark Willow, but it's not enough to keep Mapushka alive as Non-Grata does get first blood. It stops Iceberg being able to jump on him, but Iceberg's still gonna dominate the lane. And here comes a Cursed Crown at mid. They're going onto the Gyrocopter as that Shadow Realm hit comes through with the Plasma Field. They do take him out.
PP'd in vision of the OD, and the Astral Imprisonment setup just led into a fissure, and that was the end, really.
Astral, Yoki's here as well. They may well find the kill, though. Iceberg pops the ulti. That's pretty brave, but I think they don't have the damage to finish him off. They certainly don't want to dive the tower. Oh, do they? They do want to dive the tower. Going hard onto Iceberg here. Will get the kill, but will also die to Silent in return for that. Looking to go, looking for a bit of a party in the Radiant jungle. And well, the first invitation is going to go the way of Mapushka here. Can they find him with the Cursed Crown? And now a Shadow Realm as well. It does a lot of damage to Mapushka, but there's that save from FN. Going to keep him alive a little bit longer. Non-Grata's giving chase. They know that Bane is going to die.
Trying to see if they can pick off whoever defends this tower. And Gyro's TPing in, actually.
Yeah, with the cogs, though. Nick's in so much trouble here. Will throw the cooldown. Trying to kill Non-Grata in response. May actually get this kill as the tower does finish him off, so...
Dark Willow, run!
He's a Shadow Realm, but how far can you go? Throws down the Bramble Maze, but Yoki is chasing. He doesn't have that fissure for a while now. No Fear might... Oh, Echo Slam with the Ancients. There we go.
So, if you can just get a kill with it early on, I think it's always going to be worth it, especially...
Oh, hook shot into the middle lane. They have found the OD, but he does have that Force Stuff now, so he's able to escape from the cogs. Clutch pick up there. Trying to get Yoki, but actually the Ice Path is off point by Always Wanna Fly, and now comes in Nyx. He has got the cooldown available, will drop it. It's pretty nice, but the Fear is actually cancelled. And now the ultimate coming through from the Luna. They are able to take out Mapushka, and now the Fear actually misses onto... No, I think it got one. I think it got the Omni. It's a pretty good hero to get. It's a little bit of an awkward fight as FN is netted up by that creep off Lunas. This ward already paying off. And they see the Devour. Yeah, easy hook shot. FN trying to break out of it, but I don't think that's going to happen as in comes Iceberg. Now, Bedlam popped by No Fear. They really want to get the damage down onto FN with the heal out from Ghostic. And the heal is a good echo as well. They might be able to take out Iceberg here. Yes, they can. Comboed up with the Nightmare. Non-Grata able to escape on low health in the backlands, but they're going to go and Always Want to Fly. He is going to be a kill. And Non-Grata could be in trouble here as Bane TP's down to the shrine, but Yoki is there, and that is a huge Blink Dagger reveal from Yoku.
Nick's just trying to chase the hero down in the bot lane.
Yeah, I think this might be Always Want to Fly being Always Want to Die here. Nick does find the last hit.
He said it.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, Clockwork actually came to try and save, and there we go. The Silent is there to cancel it, and actually Nyx is a bit cautious here because he doesn't have that much health, and look at the damage from Silent onto Mapushka here. I think this is going to be one dead Nightmare Man, although he is making himself a very tricky target to kill, but they will find him in the end. Meanwhile, they've gone in the down here. Yeah, Iceberg is just going ham, and Yoki can't really do anything about it. He did have the fissure available.
And they're doing a good job of splitting up as well.
And here we go, Blink coming in from FN as they repel him as well, and actually using the Sanity Eclipse, trying to take down Iceberg, but can't quite get the job done. And now Non-Grata gonna pop that Blade Mail. BKB doesn't help you against that, but does help him get the kill anyway. Meanwhile, Yoki, oh my god, gets the Echo Slam, and Silent is still alive though, and doing a lot of work and just diving hard. Yeah, and I think we all know who wins that fight.
Yeah.
In comes the Earthshaker from behind. They'll be able to take out No Fear. And blinking forwards. That's a beautiful Blink magic to catch out two of them. Fissure available in 1 second. What can he make happen with this? I mean, Always Want to Fly is dead. The target is Silent, and Nyx is here as well. Can he get that rocket off Nyx? Although it is a 5-man smoke, and they have these deep wards. I'm wondering if they can get Non-Grata here. It would be quite nice for them as the Fissure is used. He gets off that Blade Mail, but is it enough to save his life? I think not. As Yoki does find that one, but Silent, he's thinking about it. Actually going to pop the... yeah, a little bit. Oh yeah, that does like Ghost Stick's been held in place as FTM managed to gather on the high ground. I'm not sure this is a fight Empire want to take anymore.
They need to be so careful.
Oh, look at this Fiend's Grip! Oh my god, Mapushka there, finding it. That was a money shot right there. Jesus, and there goes the Echo Slam onto Iceberg. Can they take him out? Sanity's Eclipse, so I think he just about BKB'd it because that seemed to do nothing. Silent coming cruiser, GA popped. They do find Yoku.
Yeah, if they saw that Hyperstone, they might be thinking, all right, we can do this now.
Luna taking a lot of damage. FN just being so brave here, but Non-Grata's waiting in the sidelines, and here we go. The Fear used the hook shot as well. They've really got him solid, but the Force Staff out. The Lunescent ultimate from Silent is going to whiff, but they're going around the racks, and there's a Nightmare from the tree lines by Mabushka. They're able to take down the Aegis. Can they take down the Razor? He's got the cheese. If they don't get him out inside the Force Staff, he gets it off. Iceberg coming right back in on full health and full mana, and Empire are looking in a really bad state right now as Silent comes in. He's got that BKB fresh from the grave and looking to deal a bit of damage and just force Empire back into their base. That Force Staff, who was that? Going pretty hard, aren't they? And they will throw up the OD. But no gyro means, well, a lot of missed damage. And there's a Hurricane Pike onto Silent, but they don't have the vision to follow it up with. And actually, Iceberg coming in and sapping the damage away from FN. This is going to be 200 damage. So much, but it doesn't matter. The magic is all there. And they do take down the Razor, going a little bit too hard. But the racks, if they can get the racks for it, it will certainly be worth it. Sending FN in, the raid boss coming through. As, well, OD does get hooked up there just to keep him in place a little bit longer. They can't freeze up someone who's repelled, but there's a Bramble Maze. And Silent cleans up the barracks. Actually going in here. This is surprising. Yep, Will back out.
A lot of the time when you play Shaker. Like, they're so reliant on him for the lockdown.
Oh, here we go. Silent walks into it. The Echo Slam just committed. No hesitation at all. The Fear will be used onto the Earthshaker. Silent, can they bring him down? It doesn't look like they can. And there goes the Eclipse coming through from Silent, ripping through everybody. They take out Yoku. They take out Mapushka. FN is able to find one. And now Nick's popping that BKB, looking to frontline, looking to get something for this. They need it so badly. But it doesn't look like they're going to find it.
Oh, good ice path, but...
It is, but there comes the repelled. Ghostic just in the front lines. This is such a difficult game, and it was also the refresher shard for the Razor as well. That's going to be pretty brutal. They may even use it on No Fear for the double. Yeah, the Cog's going to split them off. FN's trying to get in, but look at the Fissure as well. That's from his own teammate. Jumping forwards.
Shot,
Roche is not being done during the stage, and look at Nyx just fighting it up versus Silent here. This is not a fight you're going to win, buddy.
Oh, what are you?
And they're just kind of fighting up with each other, and we'll see FN going onto Iceberg in the backline. Now they do find one kill at the very least. Meanwhile, Luna and is able to finish off Yoku. Ghostic, yeah, I mean, he's repelled and he's GA'd, so he's going to make a lot of space here before he dies, but he does end up going down. Meanwhile, they are able to take out the dragon. And yeah, No Fear on the Dark Willow. Not even bothered. I mean, that's pretty insane. Yeah, Mapushka is having difficulties in the tree line. Yeah, the Quelling Blade. It's a value item, but it's not that value. As the only hero who's the real threat on their team, yeah, I think this... it's not even a desperation rapier, honestly. I think it's just a muchly needed... Uh-oh, the Ice Path. They have managed to find the OD, and now comes the GA, and they've actually got Iceberg inside this Fiend's Grip. Can they take him out? The Fear is used, but FN manages to dodge it in the side. He's going to finish him off. Nyx in the front lines doing a lot of damage. Silent's going to drop. That is a... Two cores dead. A beautiful Fissure going to take out Non-Grata. Silent, can they get the second kill? It looks like they may well be able to, and No Fear... I mean, true to his name, just going hard onto the OD here. Surely he doesn't get this kill. Surely he doesn't get this kill. There we go. Yeah, it does get Brigand down. That is a...
They're all dead?
They're all dead. There is no one left alive. Nice spot there. Here we go. FlyToMoon plays quite aggressively. This could be huge. They're actually going to find the OD. Can they take him down? He is hexed up, but the GA, it's going to save him from a lot of damage. The Echo is huge. Follow it up with the Sanity's Eclipse, and Empire have annihilated them. There is the Divine Rapier coming through, and Empire, my god, what a fight. Oh boy, that is just complete annihilation.
I think this is going to be the end.
My god, and here we go. Just, yeah, tier 4s, they know, they're very aware about the buyback situation right now, and all game, Yoku was waiting for it, and GG is called by Iceberg. Non-Grata's gonna jump in just for the memes. Oh my god.
Shaker,
yeah, well, we just got told. We just got told good and proper.
Oh my, what an Echo. So both teams are really gonna want to try and get through here. It's a trouble now for Mapushka.
Right, and our last lane to look at, we have top lane. Uh-oh, Ghostic is in a lot of trouble here as that open wounds out onto him, but they're trying to turn it around and get the first blood onto Always Want to Fly, but will they be able to make it? Ghostic taking so much damage here, a couple more right clicks will do the job, and there we go, they get the first blood on to the Beastmaster. Yoku still wants to take him out. Oh, misses a stun, Always Want to Fly. Duke in the right way. Burrow Strike on side. Look at him, he still goes for the last hit before he runs away. She's like, 1 second guys, alright, I'm done, I'll run away from you now. Oh, I'm so scared, but he's got 10 charges on his wand. He's got 10 charges on his wand, he doesn't care at all. He's actually going in hard here. And Yoku, he does get a stun onto Silent, but he does get that one charge off, and there they go, they get the kill. Always Want to Fly does drop to Ghostic, and actually, Ghostic chasing down Silent, but actually holds back on the axes. It looks like...
I honestly don't know. I wish I'd have seen
this could be a Dark Willow in trouble here, though she does fire out the damage onto Maposhka, and that is a lot of damage, and there is that heal coming out from the Legion Commander. Nyx just doesn't have the mana for it, though. He's chasing down the fairy, and there we go. She has got a Lucid Beam available, but just wants to use the right click, and now actually turning it around.
Like if they take it
as a law, it's kind of a rule that you don't want to take stupid fights at any point in the game. But anyway, they're going to make a play onto Empire FN here, and they lift him up, even using the Exorcism for him. My god, this is commitment with the duel as well. Can they take him out? They can, but here comes the Eclipse coming through from Nyx, but Nyx also taking a lot of damage. Non-Grata running around the back lines of all places, will get caught out by Yoku. Ghost Stick, not sure you want to go for this one, buddy, as the Spirit Siphon is up, the Ghost flying around. Ghost Stick's got to be careful. Can they take down Iceberg? If they can, it makes things much easier for them, and yes, they do. Maposhka surviving on no health, and the stun onto 2, follow it up with some axes.
My word.
Oh, baby. The no fit. Oh, nearly takes him out, but can't quite do it. Ghost Stick actually running in to slap her in the face once more time with the axes. Yes, they do. They do very much see the Luna. Here we go, lift up, throw him back. Silent is there to eat away at the Luna, and there with the Brown Maids as well. They will take it out, but now Ghosty comes in. He has got that shot, will use it onto Lifesteal, and the Terrorize with the Bramble Maids available, and there's the Static Storm from Maposhka. It's doing a lot of work. Can they take down the Dark Willow? Yes, they can. And in goes Silent, and yep, the duel return onto FN. Non-Grata running forwards. FTM feeling very comfortable about that. Maposhka trying to juke hard, but can't find a way out of this one. Well, Empire, they seem to be playing around this shout cooldown, and they actually have the Lucent Beam now as well, and it all gets revealed as, oh no, Maposhka up onto the high ground, gets taken out very quickly. They do get the shout onto the Legion Commander, follow it up with a Lucent Beam. The Epicenter ripping through, sorry, oh no, they're trying to go onto Iceberg here. Can they take him down? The axe is flying through. Meanwhile, Silent trying to take care of Nyx, who actually cancels his TP. What? And now getting eaten alive. The Infest Bomb going to do the damage. It's a nice Spur Strike through. Going to help them out, keep FN alive a little bit longer, but Silent is just not dying here.
He's gonna try and fight still.
I mean, they're kind of, they're really confused about one another here. And actually, Yoku's going to jump in. Yoku, be careful! No. Oh, he has got the Sandstorm. Can they kill him? Can they kill him? No, they don't catch him inside. Maposhka, just get him! There we go. They finally bring it down, but he buys the Radiance just before he dies.
Oh, DP top. She's trying to bait, but she doesn't know the Sanking's there.
Here we go. He's charging up that ultimate, and now with the Yule Scepter, it's going to do absolutely nothing. And now the duel coming out onto Ghost Stick. This is a beautiful bait. Textbook by FlyToMoon here as they take down Yoku as well. Ghost Stick is a really big pick-off here. They see him. There we go, but can't quite find the duel range. He pops out to get the open wounds, and that is smart. And with a rage, oh, cancels the duel, in fact. So Ghost Stick actually stands a chance of nope.
Yeah. So Luna's just trying to push in this bot lane as hard as she can while they're going for the rage.
Oh, Burrow Strike in. Sanking's going for it. He doesn't actually get anything for it and does drop. It was a nice idea.
Ghost Stick's being so greedy here.
Yeah, what is... is he using his axes on... I don't... Okay, he's gonna die. Uses a shout onto the Rubik here, but will not get the kill in the end. So that is an ulti and a life thrown away there. Oh, middle lane jumping onto the Viper as a non-grata. They can't quite finish the job, so they won't get the kill there, but they won't get the duel, but they will get the kill.
On the objectives instead.
Look at Silent here. Look at this dive. He just goes straight onto Maposhka there. He gets shouted out. That's exactly what he wanted. The ultimate from FN used as well. This is an Aegis though. They're committing so much for an Aegis kill. And look at the fear. The Terrorize tearing them apart. Forcing them all back to base.
Like, they still have Eclipse and they have BKB on Luna.
But glimpse back onto the Legion Commander. I mean, this could be a good kill, but look at Silent just running in. The Epicenter going to rip through the back lines, but no follow-up means no kills. Yoku, he's in a spot of bother. They might be able to take the Aegis off to Silent finally, but they still get the return kill onto Yoku, and the Exorcism is going to work. Silent running back. He's got the rage. He could break out of this anytime he wants to, but he wants to get a couple more spells used on him first. It's a dream for him.
He could just rage TP at any point and he's fine because the Beastmaster so.
That's probably what it's...
Sorry, Beastmasters use Raw even.
Yep. He's actually going to rage for the Rax and now TP out, and it won't last in time. Oh, the glimpse. There it is, and yeah.
That was very greedy.
That was extremely greedy. Ooh, that could be big.
Ward.
Actually going to smoke straight away into it, and they find the Legion Commander, and then pops down the Static Storm as well. Throw a shout in. Can they kill Non-Grata? Yes, they can, and out pops a little present. The Babushka Goal comes out and trying to chase people down, but the double stun from the Cursed Crown. Silent can't find a target. Might be able to get Maposhka at least here. Tries to run up the tree. Oh, and that's a gem as well, so that's quite nice for them. No. Meanwhile, Ghost Stick trying to TP out of this one. Do they have the Yules available? They do, but
2 seconds to terrorize. So this
FN coming in the back lines, but he's all alone. What are they setting up for here? as FN having to run around the Roche pit, and in comes Iceberg. The Terrorize lands on no one. FN, he's got the BKB. We have a duel inside the pit as Ghosted gets taken out. Now comes in that epicenter from up on the high ground. It lands pretty nicely onto 3 heroes, but there's no follow-up damage. Or is there? In comes the Eclipse, but it's just the Luna and the Disruptor left. FlyToMoon are really getting the better hand in this fight. They are able to take out the Legion Commander, but now Luna does drop, and Babushka as well died. But
Exorcism's almost up. Yeah, here we go.
oh, this could be Megas. This is looking very promisingly like FlyToMoon are going to advance through to the grand finals, which I think is not what a lot of people expected. I think most people's team favorites were Team Spirit, and there we go, GG. Ghosted calls it.
Oh, FN doesn't. FN just leaves. He's not on it.
FN's, yeah. Going home.